snail or a clam. So how did they all get in this phylum? Well, they've got some features that they all share, which groups them all into this phylum. Here are the features that they all share. They have a foot. Okay, the foot is this basically big muscle that they use to move. They've got the radula, which is like a toothy tongue that they'll use to eat. They've got the mantle, which will secrete the shell and also cover the internal organs. And then the shell is for protection. And then the visceral mass is the place where all of the organs are, the internal organs. Okay, so here's your little snail. So you've got the mantle, okay, under here, and then here's the shell on the outside. This is the foot, okay, of the snail, and then the radula would be in the mouth. Okay, and then here, this whole thing is the visceral mass, all of the internal organs. All right. So other things that mollusks share, they'll have bilateral symmetry. Okay, they do have 3 cell layers, so the endoderm, the ectoderm, and the mesoderm, and they do have a coelom. But in most mollusks, it's reduced to just being a cavity that surrounds the heart. A lot of these guys, especially if they're marine, they will have a larval stage of life. They'll be neuroplankton, right, where they only spend part of their life as plankton. And they all share a similar looking larva. It's called the trophophore larva. That's what it looks like. So you can have like clam larva and scallop larva and snail larva that will all look like that. Okay? So that's what they look like. And then that will develop into the adult. Okay, so the molluscan body consists of 2 things. Okay, you've got the head-foot region, and then you've got the visceral mass. And the visceral mass is all of those internal organs, like the circulatory system, the respiratory system, digestive system, excretory, reproductive, all of those systems are in the internal organs, or the visceral mass. And then you have the head-foot region, which is the foot of the animal, that large muscle, and then the head. So here's 2 pictures. So here's my snail, right? So you've got the head and the foot of the snail, okay, and then the visceral mass, the internal organs. And then for our squid over here on the right, okay, you've got the head and then the foot of the squid is tentacles and arms, okay? So it's the head-foot region, and then this is actually the visceral mass. This is where all the internal organs are. So tomorrow, when you do your dissection, you're going to cut through the mantle, open it up, and see all the internal organs on the inside. There. So, okay, so let's look at the different characteristics of the phylum. The foot is a large muscle that they use for locomotion. That's the main thing that it uses it for. To move, to escape from predators, to burrow into the sand.